They're my ugly, wore out faces. Um, yeah, I started making these little videos on YouTube as a way just like to vent. But I've been this single mom all my life. And, because I just wasn't going to put up with what a man had to dish out and be anybody's doormat. And, for every wrinkle that's up under my eye, for every bag that's up under my eye, that's fine. Um, but I can't help it. Sometimes I look around at all these people and they catch all these breaks. And I know we have to trust our journey and trust in God. But I've actually had to take a couple of weeks break from doctor's appointments, mine and my son's, to round up money for gas and for the appointments and for the co-pays. I cannot even see my primary caregiver until I pay $100 more on the account that I'm in arrears. Um, and as my kids were coming up, I didn't date. I didn't have these friends with benefit type things because I was raising three boys. And a lot of how they treat women in their life, I knew would be based on what they seen me take. Um, but now I had chronic fatigue for almost a month now. I struggle to get the dishes done. I struggle to go to the bathroom. And I just wish my one sincere prayer is that I could catch a break. I know there's things that I could still probably do. I can't stand up for long periods of time, but I'm worth more than what I'm having to put up with in life and what I'm having to deal with. Um, it's been Team Phillips for a long time, for about a year now. When I got sick and was going back and forth to the cancer center and thought I had a date with the Grim Reaper, I didn't care. I truly, truly didn't care. But then my little man started having issues. And I found some intestinal fortitude that I never knew that I had. Because when it comes to your children, it brings... there's some truth. In the saying, you never know how strong you can be until strong is the only choice that you have. Little man is doing much better with his issues. I still have a ways to go. I have 3 more surgeries to go. And I don't know how that's going to happen when I can't get back and forth to the doctor. That was the picture of little man. He is, he's my reason for being right now. If it wasn't for him, I would just stop trying. I wouldn't care. So, with that being said, if there is anybody out there in YouTube land, I've done the DHR thing. They say that there's no resources for help with gas vouchers, meds, or anything like that. I've even made bookmarks, and if you go on Marilyn Phillips' Facebook, it is GoFundMe Team Phillips. A donation of $5 or more I will personally send you a bookmark just as a token of our appreciation. Um, I'm sorry about the way I look so pathetic tonight, but after a while, when you keep going through something like this, you just vanity, vanity is not real high on my list right now. As long as you take a shower and you don't stink. Um, I've never been this real materialistic person. I worked 20 years as a server, waiting tables, did security guard work, cashier work, up until I got a gun stuck in my face on New Year's Eve 2003. Yeah. Somehow it just didn't seem worth it for $7.25 an hour. I didn't know it at the time, but I was pregnant with little man because that happened in January. I had him in September. Excuse me while I just go ahead and brush my teeth while I bore y'all to tears with my sad, sloppy story. And I do believe there are good people in this world. I do. They're just too few and too far between. I'm not gonna stop, though. I won't stop until I make his life better. Till I make my life better. Giving up is just not an option. It's just not a doable thing. And if there's any young ladies that just stop on this video and just listen, don't fall for whatever a man tells you just because he says he loves you. That don't mean that he means it. If you're young and in school, make your A's and B's, make your grades, have a life. Because once you have a baby changes everything. Through it all, that 13-year-old little boy in there, and our Almighty God above, because His grace is sufficient. It's more than sufficient. And He gets us through our tests, so our tests can become our testimony. Months and months of appointments and doctors and needles and surgeries and more to go. I'm glad the surgeries are for me and not him. That he's not going to have to get cut on as of yet, and that it's only me. But I know that so many people, they make these GoFundMe pages, and just expect the world to solve their problems. That's not actually what I'm looking for. Actually, I hate money. Money is one of the most evil things in the world. Um, it truly is. Um, I just want you guys to visit the GoFundMe page. You can read the updates, the stories. You can message me personally. I don't mind answering any questions. Um, you know, this kind of stress, it leads to insomnia, headaches, worry. Um, you know, because I was once like y'all. I was doing okay. The bills were paid. Getting my nails done, getting my hair done. Didn't look like this. But a little cancer, a little hairline fracture in your spine, your son having some shin splints, anxiety attacks, endocrine issues. That all adds up to thousands and thousands of dollars. And maybe I am a little envious when I see all these people, they just catch all these lucky breaks and help. I mean, not just a little bit of help to get you over the rough patch, but just the kind of help that just solves your problems. But I mean, only God can deliver that help. But I see that I have been pouring y'all for 12 minutes and 15 seconds, so I'm going to try to take my insomniac behind to bed and just give it to God and know that in the end it's gonna work out because it's in His hands. But I need your guys' help for the gas and the help with the meds and the copays. And this is just one mom asking any other moms out there. Um, the only thing I can think of that's, worse than dealing with your own health issues is trying to deal with chronic pain and chronic fatigue and low iron, and to make sure that you can take care of your child also and his issues. And that's probably why I look like I've aged 10 years in the past too. So, guys, it is Marilyn Phillips on Facebook. And it's GoFundMe Team Phillips. Anything will help. You guys have a blessed night, and God bless.